Good morning. I hope you can hear me. I'm sat next to a waterfall, and behind me you can see what I believe is Tryfan, which will give you a clue in that we're in Wales. I finally managed to cut the piece of elastic that was holding me to the west coast. I thought we needed a change. Now, there's a beautiful sunrise happening over there. Not so much behind us. One question: how can the weather forecasters get it so damn wrong? My go-to apps are... Oh, I'm just in Mark's shot, hold on. Anyway, my go-to apps are Clear Outside and the Met Office. Now, Clear Outside said no wind, lots of high cloud, and a 95% humidity, which are perfect conditions for an inversion. And I'm not seeing that somehow. Like, just look outside, you can see that's not what we're getting. So anyway, I'm just going to check on this image. Look at the colour back there. Trying to make sure I'm not in Mark's shot. I'm here with Mark Boadey. I'll stick a link to his channel up here or down there or somewhere. Right, I popped this 6-stop on. I really do need to get myself a 3-stop. The 6-stop is just a bit too long, and without it is just too short. And you can see on my face that we're getting some light. There's a breeze, but it's not bad. It's not bad at all. And over Tryfan we had a little bit of cloud just up there, and it's beautiful. And it's so quiet. Oh, I've just spotted a... I'll turn you around a second. Now I shall probably lose it. In the background, just there, somebody having a wild camp. Yeah, I was quite surprised at how quiet the area is, considering the weather is glorious. And it's a weekend. We stayed in the car park last night. Maddie's down there somewhere. And yeah, there's not anywhere near as busy as I would have expected. I will talk about photography in a minute, I promise you. We're beginning to get a little bit of colour over the range, just up there. We'll see if I can bring that out with just some normal NDs. Back in a tick. Right, the only issue with standing next to a waterfall is it can interrupt with the audio, so my apologies if the audio goes a little bit quiet and all you can hear is the waterfall, which is right beside me. Now, I am definitely, as I've said before, of the conclusion or of the opinion that I'm just keeping an eye on Mark, I really don't want to get any shot. I am a seascape photographer, and I'm really struggled here this morning. I've seen an image that I thought would be really, really nice and work really well, but I think it's not the right time of year. A little bit further back up the hill here, if you can, no, you'll probably not see it. That might be it. There's another waterfall, which is beautiful, really does come down well. But right at the side of it is a tree, and it's overgrown. If the tree wasn't there, you'd get a gorgeous shot. The waterfall in the foreground, the river and the stream, or the stream running away downhill, leading to Tryfan, and this little horseshoe with Lynne Ogwen in the bottom. So I've had a hunt around, and I'll spin you around and show you what we're doing. Over here we have Tryfan, I believe. Down here we have Lynne Ogwen with loads of camper vans and cars. And here we have a little bit of a stream. So my composition is really difficult to show you because I'm shooting in portrait. But essentially I have this little bit of a fall leading in from the right hand side. We have the stream going down. I've got Tryfan over on the left hand side. In fact, why don't I just show you? Over here we have Tryfan, I believe. Down here we have Lynne Ogwen with loads of camper vans and cars. And here we have a little bit of a stream. So my composition is really difficult to show you because I'm shooting in portrait. But essentially I have this little bit of a fall leading in from the right hand side. We have the stream going down. I've got Tryfan over on the left hand side. In fact, why don't I just show you? Ah, there we go. And it looks horrific on there because it's all blown out. However, that gives you a better idea. Now, as regards settings, we are at, where are we? F13? I think that says. No, F11, sorry. I can't read upside down. That's better. So we're at F11. We're at 15 seconds. And I'm shooting at about 12 mil. Just enough that I don't get vignetting from having the filter on my wide angle lens. And we've got some quite nice cloud coming up there. What we're waiting for is the sunlight hit on Tryfan. Right, I'm going to crack on. Look at the clouds. They're looking a bit pinky on my phone, but they aren't really pinky. The streaks that are coming through. I don't think I've ever seen a sky like that. I've just changed my composition slightly. I'm just trying something, I'm not sure it'll work. And I just looked up. That's amazing, cloud formations. We spend so much of our time looking down. Don't forget to look up every now and then. Now I've finished looking at the clouds, I've walked downhill a little bit further. I've just kind of abandoned my bag up there somewhere. It's up there. I'm really not convinced about this composition. I have this area of water with a little stream running down, and then we have Tryfan, and because I'm shooting portrait, I can't get that in, which is really annoying. Even though I'm on the 10 to 20, it's just not wide enough. Although you can see we're starting to get some light hitting over here now, and it's just peaking on the top there. And that's what we were after. So I'm on a 30-second exposure with the 6-stop and the polarizer turned to take the reflections off of this water, and 2.6 grads, because this area here is considerably darker than this area here. Is it finished? Yes, finished, and I didn't notice it. Yeah, I quite like that. I'm just going to fire another one off. I'm getting some beautifully streaky clouds. Now I am focusing about a third of the way into the image. I'm not actually worried about pin sharp up here. I want pin sharp foreground, but up here I'm not too concerned, just natural fall off. There's some beautiful light coming up now. I just wish I could find a composition that would allow me to shoot in landscape orientation to fit it all in. I might have to wander back up there and have a go. But it's actually turning into quite a good morning. I was a bit dubious. Yeah. Yep, I'm liking that. Right, I'm going to stop waffling and get back up there before that light goes. Well, that was a good morning. I'm still not sure about the compositions, whether the images have actually turned out anything like. But yeah, I enjoyed that. It's a little bit different to being at the coast. So we're back at the van, and breakfast is on, kettle's on, porridge is ready. As I've walked back to the van, it grinds my gears, this does. I don't know who, but at the side of the van there is a wet wipe. Not sure if you can see that. Yeah, a wet wipe on the floor and tissue. And then 2 KFC Coke bottles. Absolutely grinds my gears. Now luckily I've got Maddie with me, and I've got a rubbish bag full anyway, so I'm just going to pick those up. I don't understand why people can bring stuff to a place, but it's beyond their capabilities to take it away. And then they have the nerve to moan that more and more places are becoming inaccessible because they're putting car parking fines on. Car parking meters, they're putting no parking signs on. It's not rocket science, is it, people? When you go to a place, pick your bloody rubbish up and take it home with you. It's not hard. Even when we go wild camping up in the hills, we don't leave a thing. Take only photos, leave only footprints is quite a well-known saying. I just really don't get it. Really don't get it. I mean, Wales is just superb for being able to pull up and park pretty much wherever you want. The road that we're on at the moment, which is a road from Capel Curie to somewhere, is littered with parking areas, and they're all free. When you go up past the Snowdon lookout, there's a few parking areas down there that I presume the local council have put meters on. And I suspect, apart from wanting to make a buck to help keep the area nice, a lot of it's got to do with people just disrespecting the places when they turn up. Don't get it. Anyway, I'm going to have my dinner, or my breakfast even. Feels like it should be dinner because we've been up so long, but no, it's only breakfast. Well, I've done my good deed for the day. Gone around and picked all the rubbish up. I'll try not to rant anymore. Anyway, on to the subject of this discussion. First of all, subscribers' images. This is a bit of me, this next one from Brian Roxburgh at a location in Crieff in Scotland. I've probably pronounced that wrong. And it's reflections and snow-covered mountains and beautiful light hitting off the hills. I'm envious, so envious of where you live, Brian. That's an awesome location. And it's a stunning photo. And you're very right. You go back through your back catalogue, and I do sometimes, and I think, holy smoke, I thought that was good. Oh dear. And a lot of it was down to, I think when you start photography, you go through the phases. Oh, I've got to do colour popping. Oh, everything's got to be HDR'd. Oh, I'm going to oversaturate everything. Occasionally I still do oversaturate everything. But then as you develop and you get through those phases, and I do genuinely think most people go through that, you develop your own style. I'm still trying to find mine. You develop an eye for what you feel looks good. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. It's what you think. And then you make the mistake of looking back. Oh, I've got some total burner ones in my back catalogue. Ones that should never have seen the light of day. And because, unfortunately, when I started, they were shot in JPEG, I'll never be able to edit them particularly any better. But no, Brian, thank you very much. Really appreciate that image. It's given me yet another reason to go back to Scotland and find a new location. And, more importantly, some Highland coos. So, I hope you enjoy this image. Well, that's it. Breakfast has been eaten, a cup of tea has been drunk, and I'm about ready for home. So thank you very much for coming along with me. I need to do more of this hiking bit. And I can't do much in the way of walk-ins and walk-outs when I'm hiking up the hill. I've got all on getting up the hill. And a quick spin round. As I say, this is Llyn Ogwen. And you have the famous boathouse down the far end. And I will one day shoot that when conditions are right. I've found what could be a less common composition to shoot down there, but it is very, very reliant on the weather. So watch your space. At some point I will be back. So thanks for coming along. Hope you're all having a fabulous weekend, and I'll catch you all next Sunday. Bye for now.